Okay, so welcome once again to Harmonious Keyz Music. So in today's lesson, we'll be teaching something small about the piano keys. Okay, so I hope if even you haven't come across the keys on the piano before, after today's lesson, you'll be able to manipulate the keys a little bit. Okay, so when we check the keys on the keyboard, you can see that they are arranged in the black keys. Okay, so we have the white keys. The white keys are also called the major keys. The major keys. And we also have the black keys. The black keys are also called the minor keys. Yeah, so the white keys are the major keys and the black keys are the minor keys. So take note of them. And we can see that the black keys are arranged 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, 3, right? Yeah. So the 2 comes, then the 3 follows, the 2 comes, and the 3 follows, and the 2 comes, the 3 follows. They are arranged in that same pattern. So to name the keys, you start from the first key before the one that are arranged in twos. The first key before the one that are arranged in twos is called the C. The C. The C. So you start from the C, then you come to D in that alphabetical order. But note that in the music notes it ends in J. So from J you start from A, yeah, to that alphabetical order. So in front of the 2 black keys is the C. The C. So after the C you come to the D, you come to the E, then you come to the F, to the J, then you start from A to B. So you see that you've arrived at the same C again from A, B, C in front of the 2 black keys. Yeah, so we go again C, D, E, F, J, A, B, C. You see that we are in front of the 2 black keys again. So that's how the keys are arranged. And note that in front of any key is called the sharp of that key. Any key found in front of any key is called the sharp of that key. And any key found at the back of any key too is called the flat of that key. So let's take this key for instance. Let me see, this is C, right? So from C you come to D. So at the back of the D is called what? The D flat. The D flat. And at the front too is called the what? The D sharp. Because in front of the D. So this will be called the D sharp. And this will be called the D flat. And same way, this key is also in front of the C. You see this is the C, then you come to the D. So this same key is also in front of the C. So you can call it the C sharp. It's also at the back of the D, so you can call it the D flat. So you can call it the C sharp or the D flat. So all the white keys have only one naming system, but with the black keys they have double names. So maybe you take this one, it can be called the C sharp because it's in front of the C, or the D flat. When you come to this one too, the D is in front of the D, so you can call the D sharp. It's at the back of the E, so it's also called the E flat. Now when you come to this one too, C, D, E, F. So this one too is in front of the F, so it can be called the F sharp. At the back of the G, so it can be also called G flat. This one too is in front of the G, so it can be called the G sharp. And also at the back of the E, so it can be called A flat. This one too is in front of the A, so it can be called A sharp. And then at the back of the B, so it can be called B flat. So this one, but normally they have some standard name that we use. So we normally call this one the C sharp, the E flat, the F sharp, this one the G sharp or the E flat, and we have the B flat. So in naming them, they all combine to be 12 because the white keys are 7, and we have the black keys, the 2 and the 3, to be 5. So they all combine to form 12 keys. So each 12 keys form 1 octave. So this one will give us 1 octave, another octave, and another octave. Yeah. So this one will be the C sharp, the D, the E flat, the E, the F sharp, the G sharp, the A, the B flat, and the B. And we come back to the C again. Hope you get it. Yeah. So we are come to also learn something about their major scales. Each and every key has its own major scale, but they follow the same pattern. We have the whole note, half note, whole note, half note pattern. Yeah. So for instance, maybe when we start from the key of C, to I hope we've all heard about do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do. Yeah, so they follow that whole note, two notes, half note, whole note, two note, two note, half note pattern. Yeah, so when we start from C, you move whole note. And when we talk about the whole note, it means you are moving 2 steps ahead, which means you are omitting one key. And when we talk about the half note, you will not omit any key. You move straight to the next key. So maybe when this one you are moving half note, I will move straight to this one because this is the next key. But when I'm moving whole note, I will move twice because this is the first key. I'll move, this is the next key, and the next key again. So in whole note, I'll come from here, I'll come straight to here, making the whole note. But if I'm to move in the half note system, from here I'll go here. Hope you get it. So in naming the do, re, mi, fa, so in C, we have the do, the remove whole note. This will be re, and we will go again, the whole note again, here, then we come here, and the half note, that will be the fa, and we go the whole note again, so the whole note again, la, then we go whole note again, ti, and the half note, do. So it will give us the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You get that? So from the C, you go to whole note, half note, whole note, half note. So that's how it works. So in the next video, we will learn about how to form chords, with these notes that we have learned. So God bless you, and make sure you like today's video, you subscribe, and you turn on the notification bell so that whenever we post a new video, you'll be the first to benefit from it. Stay blessed.